Welcome back, baseball fans. This video is completing the 1984 season. I guess this is, if anyone out there has ever had to do any sort of accounting reconciliation with QuickBooks or Quicken, or have to account for putting everything back in the right spot, making sure everything matches up properly, this video is for you. For all of you determined statisticians and baseball nuts, to make sure that everything gets put back in its right place. So we are going to finish the 1984 box, which is right here. This is the 1984 complete Strat season. Has the original roster here. They've been played. These cards, there have been a lot of love in these cards. They've got a lot of fingerprints and dirty marks on them, but 84 is a great year to play. Of course, Strat-O-Matic did not print 640 cards. They printed 600 and, I don't know, 20 something. So all the cards have been distributed between 32 teams in a redraft, 20 players per team, to get to 640. And to do that, it means that I have to use nameless cards. And I usually print enough nameless cards to get the complete number well over 640, then have a draft. And then after having a draft, then you have a bunch of leftover scrubs. So in this box, I'll show it this way, all these cards here are done. These teams are done. These teams are not. And by not, what I mean is they don't have all the 20 cards in it yet, and I'm going to finish it. Before I finish it, I just want to kind of show you these extra blank cards are. This is what I was saying about extra cards that you don't use. It's because these are undrafted players. I don't want to mention guys who aren't good. It's not good for these guys to mention their names, you know. But I mean, they just weren't good enough for whatever reason to get into a league and to be used in one of the rosters of a team. But the cards exist, and it just kind of shows that there's always an overage of players who, no matter how many times you look at them, you're like, ugh, that guy can't play in my league. So these teams all are incomplete because they don't have 20 cards in them. And the reason they don't have 20 cards in them is that they're here. The final 16 cards, the Reds and the Orioles. And we're going to put these back in the right spots. The 640 player draft, of course, there's a printout of it that I made, but I also, for each individual team, put a table of contents in it. And when I flow through these, you'll probably see some nameless cards. So let's start with, obviously, the Cincinnati Reds. They're the first team to be eliminated, and see who's missing and see where they go. So I'm just going to put an array out here at the bottom. Cincinnati Reds, we want to get to 20, and this is the 20 players on the 1984 Reds, and of course these are the cards, and I got to get to 20. So Chris Brown, Concepcion, and Eric Davis. So there's Chris Brown, Concepcion, Eric Davis, remember him? Yep. Tom Foley, George Foster, Brad Goulden. So there's Tom Foley, and there's George Foster, and there's Brad Goulden. Next, Art Hal, Steve Lake, and Milner. Hal, Lake, Milner. Okay. And Reedus, Rose, Wilfong. Reedus, Pete Rose, Wilfong. Now, wouldn't Cincinnati have been interesting if they had this Pete Rose in the last World Series you just saw? One that hits 286 with no home runs. All right. So, the pitchers, Bear, Butcher. John Butcher pitched. Where is he? Bear, Butcher, Franco, Power. There's John Franco. There's Ted Power. And Price, Scherer, Soto, Stewart. Price, Scherer, Mario Soto, just had in, Dave Stewart. And when we count these up, if I did everything right, there should be 20 of them. 12 hitters and 8 pitchers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Congratulations, Cincinnati. We have a reconciliation. Your cards are all accounted for. Which leaves 2 guys, Dave Schmidt and Juan Agosto, who are on some of these other teams that haven't been completed yet. So we'll just put these on the side. We'll put Cincinnati in the as considered complete. And let's go to your world champs now, the Orioles. Put these here. Spread out these 8 Oriole cards. Gosh, if this doesn't work, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, so these were the 84 Orioles, and you have Marty Barrett, Rick Dempsey, Howard Johnson. Marty Barrett, Rick Dempsey, Howard Johnson. Then you have Landrum, Lowenstein, Eddie Murray. There's Landrum, Lowenstein, and Eddie Murray. We're going to see a nameless card pop up here. Nolan, Ripken, Tony Scott. So there's Joe Nolan. Again, this is another nameless card. I just write in the name because I need a left-handed catcher. Ripken. There's Cal Ripken. There's Tony Scott. And Shelby Singleton Young. Shelby Singleton Mike Young. Okay. Look at him. We just saw him in the Giants. You almost made it to the World Series, bud. Getting that close. So the pitchers, it's Storm Davis, Flanagan, J. Hal, Tippy Martinez. Storm Davis, Flanagan, Tippy Martinez. Wait a minute, J. Hal was in there, right? Storm Davis, Flanagan, J. Hal, Tippy Martinez, right? And then it's let's see. Oh, Boddicker. Sorry, he was at the very top. I skipped him. Boddicker goes before Storm Davis. My bad. Sorry about that, folks. There's Boddicker. So. And then it's Dennis Martinez, McGregor, Swaggerty. Dennis Martinez, McGregor, Swaggerty. So this should be 20 Orioles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the Orioles have been reconciled with 3 guys left over. Total of 5 guys left over. And look at that. I've got 1, 2, 3, I got 6 teams left over. That's interesting. Well. Am I going to have a mistake here? Let's find out. I'm going to look at the roster sheet here for Agosto. It's quicker to do it that way. Find out where he might be. Agosto is with Las Vegas. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm guessing Agosto is alphabetically first. He is. It's Agosto, Campbell, Davis, Fontenot, Frazier, LaPointe, Robinson, Sutcliffe. So that's 20 Las Vegas guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Las Vegas is complete. All right, it's all working. All right, next guy. Who do you want to go? Who should we do? Let's do Duran. I'm going to guess Houston Astros. Sometimes it's fun to guess because he played for the Houston Astros, right? All right, Allenson, Bunnell Bush, Cedeno Cruz, Duran. Cedeno Cruz and Bill Duran. Knight, O'Brien, Owen. Parrish, Verizor, Willard, DePino, Nepper, Lacoste, Necro, Ryan, Sambito, Smith, Solano. And there you are, all reconciled again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, it's getting dramatic here. I have 3 guys and I've got 4 teams. I'm thinking that one of these teams is complete already, and I didn't notice it at the time. So, who do you want to go for, folks? Well, I kind of remember that Bob Horner played for Portland at one time. And by memory, yes, Horner played at Portland. So let's go through this team. It's Barra, Brown, Brummer. Love the alliteration there. Castillo, Garner, Hill. Horner, Lemon, Pankovitz. Horner, Lemon, Pankovitz. Poole, Donnie Scott, Upshaw. Blyleven, called Dill, Forster, and then Comer was a scratch for Knowles at the last minute. Nunez, Rasmussen, Royce, Stoddard. They're done. 2 guys, 3 teams, and I will know all my cards are in the right spot. Butch Winnegar, and Dave Schmidt. Dave Schmidt's Texas. I actually remember seeing that from the Eliminating the Texas video. Dave Schmidt, Texas. Between McLaughlin and Tanana. Let's just file him between McLaughlin and Tanana. There it is. Let's count to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Texas. We're down to Butch Winnegar, folks. We got to find him a home. A Twin or a Rocky? Well, I have an easy way of figuring this one out. First of all, Butch Winnegar played for the Twins. Secondly, the Rockies like power hitting players. Winnegar doesn't have power. So I'm guessing it's the Twins. And Winnegar is between Trevino and the first pitcher, Pete Filson. Trevino, Pete Filson. So let's put Winnegar there. Oh, by the way, look who's left. Remember? The Honey Badgers. Remember I said that those guys didn't do an exit interview? So I wonder if they're going to do something rotten to me now and screw up their reconciliation. So let's count to 20 with these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. It's up to the Colorado Rockies to have 20 cards here. If there's not 12 hitters and 8 pitchers there, then I'm going to be spending hours looking for a missing card somewhere. So, Colorado, let's do it. One final reconciliation for everything. Plus, you get to learn about how this Colorado team always seems to have the same kind of guy. Guys who hit homers, walk, and strike out. And so, Brock, Brewhard, Gedman. Oh yeah, let's take a look at this team now, the 84. I wonder if just this 84 team with no other years combined would compete for a World Series. Let's see, Greg Brock, Brewhard, and Gedman. We had Gedman in the last, okay. Then Bob Jones, LeMaster, Morrison. Bobby Jones, don't like him that very much. Uh-oh, did I miss a guy? Johnny LeMaster. Oh, he's out of, he was missorted. Johnny LeMaster, not a good year for him. And Jim Morrison, also missorted. Just to throw me off. Pagliarulo, Renicky, Tuffle. There's Pagliarulo. Of course, we knew him. He was supposed to follow up Nettles in New York. It never quite panned out. Renicky, a great platoon guy of Earl Weaver's, always demolishes lefties. And Tim Tuffle, pretty cool second baseman for a brief bit of time because has the same defense as Jim Morrison, a 4-14. And yeah, club home runs and get on base. And then Jason Thompson, Dwayne Walker, and Amanda Walkenfuss. So there's Jason Thompson, Dwayne Walker, Amanda Walkenfuss. All right, now there are 8 pitchers. Couple of Mets, Bereni and Lynch. Bruce Bereni and Ed Lynch. Dickie Knowles, Frank Pastore. There's Dickie Knowles. There's Frank Pastore. Alejandro Pena and Petrie. Alejandro Pena was traded for Bud Black. And basically it was a good trade. I mean, Pena and the Rockies, Pena and the Cleveland did well, and Bud Black and the Rockies did well. So it was a good trade. Good to see that happen. And lastly, Ron Reed and Mark Thurmond. And there it is, folks. 12 and 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This 1984 card set is complete. All the cards are here. And even if they aren't, the crappy ones are gone. And so Arizona goes there. And ta-da! There it is. The 1984 card set is complete. It goes into mothballs. The next time this box will get open will be when the 76, 77, 78, 79 carryover league gets to 1984, which will be in 5 years. So we'll see you in 2024. I hope I can find a nice dry spot for this.